Welcome to another episode, everyone. Charleston White. Well, he's done went crazy once again. Done lost his damn mind. He's disrespecting Hoover Crips, Hoover Gumby. He says fuck Crips, fuck Bloods. He's disrespecting dead people, disrespecting people's mothers. Let's just jump right into this. Some of you may agree with what he had to say. Some of you may not. Let's go.
So there's a gang beef that's going on between LA Hoovers, Hoover Crips, and the Fort Worth Hoover Crips. There's an old guy by the name of Gumby. Named Gumby. Let me tell you, crab ass, something. You washed up California.
It's for oh man. Damn, he come out swinging, he come out tripping. Let me tell you, crap. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking to? He said Gumby. But Gumby, as I just made a video about just a couple of days ago, made it clear on Real Tune TV that he is not a Crip. He is a Hoover criminal. In fact, when it's far as to say why he turned criminal as opposed to Crip, etc. But he made it explicitly clear that he is not a Crip, he is a criminal. So when Charleston White says that word and calls himself disrespecting Gumby, he's not doing so. But he is being very disrespectful, clearly.
You look tired, huh? It's early in the morning. Who don't look tired when they first wake up in the morning? Get your ass out of here about what a nigga look like. I always talk about what a nigga look like. So listen, LA nigga, Hoover Crips, first and foremost. You got some grown niggas, and these niggas in their 50s. These niggas older than me, y'all. LA Gumby Hoover. This nigga got a Gumby. I'm kicking Fort Worth off the set. Homie, listen. You don't even own the set over there. On Figueroa. Hoovers. You niggas don't run nothing. Speak up. I'm behind you. Block. Behind me. Nigga, get your man, stop that shit, nigga. Homie, old. But the Fort Worth niggas is stupid. Kunta, OG, all these niggas that we got microphones on the street. Man, it is what it is. Homie, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. You Fort Worth Hoover ain't been active since y'all was teenagers. You talking about 93, 94. Fort Worth Hoover Crips ain't been cripping Hoover since 93. Fuck is you niggas coming back in 2025 hollering Hoover. I'm a Hoover killer. I kill you niggas' spirits, I kill you niggas' souls, and I assassinate you niggas' image. A Crip nigga ain't shit in real life. Detroit, Michigan, block. We keep seeing you right there.
So he going bananas, he blocking every damn body. Every time somebody has something to say to him or say something about what he's saying, he blocking people. But okay. So he's a Hoover killer, he said. Fuck Crip, crab, and all this. Hey, I'm just repeating what he said. Okay. So he on one. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets much worse.
A Crip nigga ain't shit in real life. So where Key Talk Media at? Key Talk, where you at, my nigga? Cause I want these niggas to hear this. You niggas ain't shit in real life. Hoover Crip in California, a Hoover Crip in Texas, a Hoover Crip in Miami. You ain't shit, Crip. A Blood nigga out of New York. You ain't shit, Blood. Crip and Bloods. You niggas ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit and your kids ain't shit. Matter of fact, Blueface, fuck your dead homies. Fuck your dead homies. On dead.
Whoa. What does Blueface have to do with this? I don't know. I don't keep up with this shit, but apparently they have some sort of beef or whatever. But what does his dead homies have to do with this? Isn't Blueface from Schoolyard? I'm not trying to involve anyone else. I'm just asking. That's what the word is. Why is he dissing people's dead homies like this? What's wrong with this dude?
Dead homies. You niggas lie on your dead homies more than anybody. Where Dewberry been? Block. Fuck you worried about a nigga for? Fuck your dead homies, my nigga. You ain't done nothing for your dead homies. Your dead homies' mothers. Fuck out Crips and Bloods. Fuck y'all dead homies. I'll piss on Nipsey Hussle grave. Listen, man, I'll piss on you nigga grave. Fuck Chicago. Block, nigga.
Okay, so he just said fuck Chicago. Crips and Bloods, fuck your dead homies. You don't do nothing for your dead homies' mothers. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know. He's a snitch. He works for the police. He doesn't know what really goes on in gang culture. He doesn't know. Obviously sometimes this is the truth, but this is not the case all of the time. But Nipsey Hussle, hell, I remember seeing a video where Charleston White said that him and Nipsey Hussle was real cool and that he was upset with the Rolling 60s because he believed that they backdoored him, that they backdoored Nipsey Hussle. He was pointing the finger at them, pointing the finger at Big U and all of this shit in the video. But he was saying that this is when he stopped messing with the Rolling 60s, that he used to mess with them all the time. Until he realized that they backdoored Nipsey, that they were cutthroat. This is what he said. But that he was cool with Nipsey. But now he's saying, fuck Nipsey and he'll piss on his grave. What did Nipsey do since then? He's been gone. What did he do since then to you? For you to go from being cool with him, since he's been gone, you said this, to now saying you'll piss on his grave. Did y'all have an argument or something? Did y'all get into it? No, he been dead. So why don't you switch up? Be careful. Let's carry on.
You nigga claiming cities your mamas don't even own houses in. Your mother is a renter, is a leaser. And you claiming a block the bitch don't even live on no more. Fort Worth Hoovers, I just left the city. Y'all doing bad, nigga. Y'all live with a bitch. You niggas ain't got no health insurance. You niggas ain't got no car insurance. You niggas ain't got a car insurance, nigga. You niggas ain't got dental insurance. You niggas missing side teeth. You niggas side teeth missing. He didn't mean Nip. Yes, I did. I meant Nipsey Hussle. I piss on Nipsey Hussle. The Rolling 60, neighborhood Crip Nip. Fuck neighborhood Nip. Y'all been hollering a marathon continue. Where's the marathon continue? Y'all don't even wear marathon shirts no more. So I mean Nipsey Hussle too. His daughter turned into a little slutty little bitch out there. She went back to her mama. Cause she don't want to be with Black Sam with their mahogany shit. She want to rep the LA shit.
Man, talking about Nipsey Hussle's daughter? I thought you was cool with this individual, man. You can't trust anyone. You can't let people in. Now, as soon as you die, they start talking bad about you and talking bad about your family. And I understand, Charleston White, and you must understand. Fuck what you talking about. That he always spitting the truth. I see all these comments about him, and he says some things that are right on, that are accurate, and people do not like his delivery, and I get that. And I won't take that from him. But make no mistake about it, he's a shock jock. His job is to stay relevant, to say the most controversial stuff possible, to get people like me to react to it, to talk about him, to keep him in the news, to keep his income coming. That's understandable. He's in social media. He's on social media. But that's what's going on here. As far as him loving black people and he just saying this to wake black people up and this and that, his baby mama not black.
So she gonna begin, she gonna get down with the C. They gonna tap into her little pussy too. Nip little daughter. Them 60s niggas gonna fuck her too. Cuz they fuck everybody. So what do you niggas represent Hoovers for?
What the fuck? This dude tripping. How old is Nipsey Hussle's daughter? I don't know, 15 now? 16? 14? calling her a slut and saying that the Rolling 60 gonna fuck her. This dude's crazy. But he's not done. He's not done. He is not done.
What do Hoovers do besides fuck other boys in prison? Gumby, you told a story. Your leader tried to fuck you. Everybody know the Hoovers rape boys. Hoover Crips are known for raping other gang members. What the fuck you niggas want to be down with that shit for? Y'all look retarded, stupid. You niggas is granddaddies. You niggas is granddaddies. Your grandkids ain't been to the zoo. You didn't take them to the fair. They getting a free lunch today. They gonna be hungry when they get out of school. And guess what? Paw ain't even got a truck. You niggas is the granddaddies with no trucks. Look how shame, man. You niggas, you down to Paw with no trucks. Online arguing. These 50-something. These are the granddaddies who can't take you fishing. Paw, can we, you got to, come on, my nigga. You wouldn't say that if you was alive. You wouldn't say that if he was alive. I did say he was alive. I watched him get killed, nigga. I watched the bitch ass nigga get killed. He wasn't tough. What make y'all think Nipsey Hussle was tough? And we watched him get holed out by his set. Nigga, if you tough, your set don't hold you out. They ain't hold Big U out. We watched Nipsey Hussle get holed out. What makes y'all think he tough? Come on, keep talking. Where you at, baby? Like the 60s do, they throw up the fist. Before he turned around, he came back and bitch that kicked the nigga. What nigga shoot you then kick you? That's personal. Keep talking media. Can you get this to Gumby and the football?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They say, homie, the Hoovers didn't start Hoovers in Fort Worth. So
Where
they
did it
don't
come
have
from?
no say-so over that.
Where did the Hoovers in Fort Worth come from?
Lorraine.
Oh, okay, and I know
Cooper Road.
Right.
Road. So Gumby Paw needs to shut up.
Yeah, he think they gonna come down here in Fort Worth and they gonna start running stuff.
Listen.
Control some things.
Let me tell you something. LA niggas have never ran nothing in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
The blood
Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge.
Come out. The bloods that was started in Fort Worth was started by Joe Blow nigga.
I wouldn't give a fuck who Fort Worth Hoovers was started by. It comes from LA. You're claiming Hoover because of the Hoovers in LA. Fuck who started it, and the same thing for the Bloods. And you said ain't no LA dudes ever came to Fort Worth, Texas and ran nothing. Okay, they didn't went to every other state. I guess Fort Worth is the only state in the United States of America that has not been influenced by Los Angeles, California, because I can name state after state that different gangs have went to, infiltrated, took up the drug trade there, took over the drug trade. This has been going on for decades now. Different states started gangs there in different states, different cities. All LA dudes. They got so many different gangs in different states that resemble LA gangs or LA gang names because this is who they fashioned themselves after. Knock it off. LA motherfuckers been going around running shit for a long time, bro. Let's keep it real. Now, he can pop all this shit he want, but the truth is the truth.
Roman Street Bloods were the first Bloods there.
Right.
Lil Rain. OG Percy tell you about Lil Rain. No Hoover Crip came to Fort Worth, Texas and started shit. Came out of Shreveport, Louisiana.
Right. So why they think they can come down and make all the rules?
They can't. Listen, homie, LA niggas never came. Now, it's a big time kingpin named Bootnose. Went and got the rolling 60s and took them to Como. Them the only LA niggas ever had any ties to Fort Worth gangbanging.
Right.
The Hoovers in Fort Worth made up shit based off Lil Rain. They throw up Hoover like this. Cooper Road.
I see.
So a LA nigga, when they come to Texas prison, they have never ran a prison.
At all in Texas. Period.
LA niggas have never run nothing.
He got his old hype man right here, fat cheeks right here. His hype man, cheeks full of fucking Twinkies and Suzy Q's and shit. Or is this his channel? Is this who this is? Nitty TV? My bad, that's him. I'm using the content shit. Check out his channel, man, Nitty TV, whoever he is. But this dude talking about, never. Charleston White says, so LA dudes have never been to a Texas prison and ran anything. Well, I should hope not. That would really be crazy. One LA dude inside of a prison full of another state of dudes, and he runs them and runs the whole prison. But that would just be a black eye that would never go down. But so of course he's not running the prison. Probably doesn't even know the prison politics or the gang politics down there in Texas. But that doesn't mean that LA gang members have not come to Texas and took over shit or tried to take over. All I know, as I said before, is that they've done it in many other states. They may not go to prison. And once they go to prison in another state and one LA dude is in there, he may not run the whole prison in another state. But when his gang comes out there with their stuff and say, we taking over that, we finna start making the money, y'all sit down, or start another gang in it, or what have you. This has been going on forever. Accept the facts, everyone. Folks, accept it. This has been happening. Charleston and Big Cheeks, this has been going down.
In Texas. So to hear an old ass nigga who killed his gang member who tried to fuck him. He wasn't no killer. He killed the nigga who tried to fuck him.
Hold on. You said his gang member tried to fuck him?
Gumby, the leader of Hoovers, tried to fuck Gumby, and Gumby stabbed him. He ain't no bad nigga, and this why he ain't bad. You can't go to war without no money.
First of all, that's not true. I'm not here to defend Gumby or defend Gumby's actions. I'll let Gumby speak for himself. He already has. Gumby has never said that that's why he killed who Charleston White refers to as the leader of the Hoovers. That's also not true. He just doesn't know what he's talking about. In fact, I've already done a story as to what transpired with the situation with Gumby. It had absolutely nothing to do with that. You're doing nothing but disparaging and denigrating the homie who was unalived when you say this. That's not the fact. But for hypothesis' sake, let's say that what Charleston White says is true. He goes on to say that he ain't tough. He killed somebody that was trying to fuck him. Okay. That still means something. That still makes him tough in my book, because many people, they're in prison. Check out my old content. Did indeed get fucked. They did not fight back. They took the easy way out. They bent over. They were in the cell moaning. They did not kill their abuser. They did not kill their attacker. They did not kill the person who was trying to assault them before he even had a chance to assault them. Even from what he says, the leader was trying to fuck Gumby. So you mean to tell me that before that could even happen, Gumby said, what? And killed him? And you saying that don't mean nothing? Man, many motherfuckers just took it, bro. They didn't bent over. They ain't killed nothing. They ain't killed that motherfucker that was doing any sort of abusing towards them. Nothing, period. So yeah, no. He probably would have just laid down and took it, bro. For real. I'm just saying, you don't know until you in that sort of situation. So you can't say that. But anyway, that's not what happened. But just for the sake of it, the sake of his argument, what he just said, I just wanted to add that. But again, I'm not here to defend Gumby. I'll let Gumby speak and defend himself. Now, I believe I know why Charleston White is so upset. So I suppose Gumby was doing an interview, which I'll get to soon in my next video, in fact, where he, I don't know, got into it with the dudes from Fort Worth, Texas, told them they can't bang Hoover anymore, whatever the situation was. I don't really know. Someone just sent me the video. My brother King, peace to the guy, sent me the video last night. So I haven't even checked that one out. But he, basically said that this is what that is all about. What Charleston White is saying now. We'll get into that.
Right.
All these niggas broke talking big dog talk, OG talk, from the street talk, but letting the feds know online.
About
what
everything.
What kind of leaders are these that these niggas is following? And who
And the calls
Hoover niggas?
recorded.
LA Hoover niggas is known for being bisexual niggas. Fucking boy, they rape niggas. LA Hoover Crips is known for raping niggas. They catch you and they said they gonna break your booty in.
Yeah. Be careful, boy. Be careful, Charleston. Be careful, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Look at it. Look at Big Cheeks right there. Be careful, boy.
Reputation. So who won't attach themselves to that? But let me get serious. These are black men 50 plus. I'm 48. The Hoovers in Fort Worth ain't gangbanged since 93, 94, 95. When I came home in 98, gangbanging was obsolete in Fort Worth. Whether it was Hoover, Crip, whatever. Them niggas turned dope fiends.
I don't know. I'm not from Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know about them. He said the dudes, the Hoovers in Fort Worth, Texas, haven't been active since 1993. They ain't done shit since 1993. They've been dope fiends. And they're just old men now, washed up. I don't know about the Hoovers out there. But that is not the case for the Hoovers in LA. They're not 50-year-old washed up dope fiends. I'm 51 years old. I'm not hanging out on anybody's fucking block. I don't give a damn. I think gangbanging is the dumbest thing ever invented. And it's stupid. And I feel like every black man should detach him and separate himself from it. Because it only leads to death, destruction, incarceration, and it's just genocide. And when self-love is involved, then we'll do away with the gang banging. So I'm not with the gang banging shit anyway, but still, this dude's bananas.
All the Hoovers in Fort Worth, Texas, blow heroin, strung out dope fiends. They was dope fiends as little kids when they were shooting them guns, killing. They wasn't sober-minded. They was on Percocet, shit like that. Them niggas was shooting dope, homie. Them niggas was speedballing. Heroin in one nose, cocaine in another nose. So them Hoovers in Fort Worth niggas, they gay too. The Hoovers in Fort Worth, the gangster Crips in Fort Worth, them niggas gay too. Them niggas were fucking Spencer. The funeral director, who the Hoovers killed, cut his dick out, put it in his mouth, and hauled. They gay too. This is documentation. This is documentation. So Hoovers have a reputation for dick dancing in boys' backs. They've been in prison too long, my nigga.
Yeah.
So they want to come before the world. Gumby. These niggas standing on the corner, passing a microphone out, talking on key talk, and these niggas once was killers. So I'm looking at these niggas saying, I fed the community. I run a youth organization. I used to live on Imperial in Vermont, right in the Hoovers and Denver Lane Bloods neighborhood. When I lived in LA, I never seen the Hoovers do nothing for the Hoover community. I watched the Denver Lane Bloods give away toys, turkey, sell Christmas trees. Shout out to the Denver Lane Bloods. Them Hoovers, I've never seen them do nothing for their people. Them Hoovers in Fort Worth, I never seen them do nothing but their people, but destroy. So now you niggas come back before us.
Gangbangers in general do nothing for their community and nothing for their people, but destroy the community and destroy our people. That's what gangbanging is. Okay, so don't isolate one group and say that you've never seen them do anything for the community. Besides the damn Black Panthers, ain't nobody been doing anything for the community but killing one another. Period, man. Knock it off.
Paw.
I don't know. I want to hear about your youth program. What have you done lately besides denigrate, disparage black people? Are you married to a black woman? Are you uplifting black people? If not, I don't want to hear it. Fuck it. Period.
Where your truck at, Paw? Where your fishing equipment at, Paw? Where y'all taking the kids, Paw? Cause you niggas misleading us. And I'm telling you niggas, fuck y'all dead homies, nigga. Y'all ain't cutting no grass at the funeral home. Y'all ain't went, you niggas ain't even went to clean the burial stones. Let alone went and help their mamas, help their kids. So I'm saying I'm stripping LA niggas, LA gangbangers. I'm stripping all Crip and Blood members of their OG status. I'm making a big homie call.
Right.
I'm making a big homie call to you slob ass niggas and you crab ass niggas. I'm C Cannon and I'm B Cannon. We waging war on the Crips and Blood from the nigger nations in the black community. We telling on you niggas, we testifying against you niggas, we pointing you niggas out, and we lying on you niggas. We letting the FBI know everything about what you niggas doing. If y'all know anything about what the Hoovers doing, tap in to Charleston. I got a...
See? There we go. That explains it. He was talking tough for a minute. I thought he was a killer. Now it all comes out. He got the FBI on speed dial. And then when he's talking about lying on Hoovers and all this, getting them locked up, he ain't playing. He's serious. Baby Biggie right here, he laughing. He find it funny. Instead of saying, no, not me. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do no snitching or, what have you. Instead of something like that, he laughing. He agreed with the shit. So this dude Charles, but we already know he snitched before. We got videotape of that. I might have to get to that now. We got videotape of him snitching. But he ain't denied it. I mean, he ain't denied it. He just said it right here. Shit, hell, I'm calling the FBI. He got their number. He just said it. He is not joking, bro. If y'all touch this man, you know what's up.
Direct contact to the FBI. I got a direct contact with the FBI. Let's rid our community of the Crips and Bloods. We C can and B can, you niggas. All day, every day. You niggas have no more passage through our cities.
I got a question. So you got a lot of knowledge. I got a question. How do you think it survived for so long? Like, it's so much destruction.
They've been in prison fucking each other. You gotta think these niggas been in prison for 2 decades or more.
What does that have to do with the question that he just asked? This is why I say he's a shock jock, bro. All he's doing is yelling, saying venomous shit. I mean, pay attention. He's not really saying, some of you gonna say, what he's saying is the truth. He just said the truth. Gangbangers don't do nothing, this, that, and other. Yes, no, gangbangers do nothing. For the most part, generally speaking. But why would you say that the gang members are not going to get any more passes? Because first of all, you just really creating a hostile situation. So that if there happen to be Los Angeles gang members in Texas for whatever reason, you're saying that they can't walk down the street. So now if they see this and they do walk down the street, they're going to be prepared. Obviously, you're talking about they can't get a pass, but let me get this right. The KKK, Mark Furman, Donald Trump, he can get a pass, right? The white supremacists will walk through your neighborhood and you're not going to do anything to them. They're going to get a pass. See, it's always the black people. They never have anything to say about the people who have lynched them, who have been murdering them for centuries. They want to point to the black on black crime. That yes, there is black on black crime. But did you know that an estimated 92% of white people who are killed by other white people? do you ever hear him talk about white on white crime? No.
Just now starting to come home institutionalized. Look how fucked up Blueface is. Look how many, you think you ain't mental retarded with all that shit on your face and your kids looking at you and you got a retarded baby? Why you think the baby retarded? The mama ignorant, the daddy retarded. I'm dead homie. That baby head ain't gonna never sit straight. This neck gonna be broke forever. The children are suffering because of the mothers and fathers. Look at Blueface, look at Krishan. You tell me how healthy that baby's gonna be.
Now he didn't went crazy. Now he talking about this man. Now he talking about this man. Now he talking about Nipsey Hussle's child, Nipsey Hussle's daughter. Now he talking about Blueface child. Talking about the child neck is broke or whatever. Leaning to the side and ain't gonna never be straight because something wrong with Blueface and the mother. Right? I mean, no one is off limits with this individual here. He's going to talk about children, call them out of their names. He's going to talk about dead children, say that he's happy that they're dead. Does he really mean any of this stuff? Probably not. But he's a shock jock. He has to keep your attention. And he's going to do whatever he has to do that. But I would say, and this is just for educational and informational purposes, this is not a threat that you should be careful about some of the stuff that's coming out of your mouth. I mean, Compton Rick Rock just did a segment about how someone is going to die in 2026 from LA for some of the things that they're saying on YouTube. He said he had bet the $12 or $11 or whatever he had. He pulled out of his pocket and said, I bet this $12, somebody going to die in 2026 like the individuals died in Las Vegas over YouTube. Y'all be careful about what y'all say. Just get y'all money and don't say anything. So let me get this right. So if someone says something wrong, slips up in a video during their content, not deliberately, but says a little something, gets into the story and says something, their life is at risk. But Charleston White can get on here and say something about people's children, mothers, dead people. He'll piss on their grave. I can't, if I say anything about Nipsey Hussle, the motherfucker gonna look at me sideways. But he can say, fuck him, and he'll go piss on his grave. And it's okay. He's not at risk, he's not in any danger, but if someone else on YouTube from LA says something that may be out of the ordinary, and again, not deliberately, not trying to be hostile or have any animosity towards anyone, just running his content and says something, his life is in danger in 2026. But Charleston White say, fuck your dead homies, fuck Crips, fuck Bloods, fuck the Hoovers, they fags, they gay, this, that, and the other. And it's okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let's continue.
Baby go be retarded and somebody go molest that baby because it's uncared for. Krishan was molested by her sister.
Oh, yeah.
She said it. Her sister had her eating her pussy. Homie, this is a curse upon us. Toaster, look at these niggas for them to stick their chest out like they really something. Man, you niggas ain't shit, Gumby. Your mama ain't shit. You think your mama proud of y'all? Say, homie, my mama so happy to watch me go from nothing to something. Nigga, I got sense. You niggas, say, listen, this what make me think I'm better than you niggas. You niggas ain't got no results. You niggas ain't got no results to show. They ain't got no results to show. I'll talk. And everything they talking about is what they used to do. Who y'all killing today, nigga? Who y'all shooting up? Y'all ain't doing it. So we don't care about your old resume. If you can't score a touchdown in today's game, yesterday's plays don't matter, nigga. You can't score today. So man, fuck them niggas. I'm telling you, nigga, ain't no more OGs. Stop putting them niggas. His name Gumby. They name Percy. Ain't no more OGs. OG or what? Who listening to him? If they can't get on your platform, platform, who listening to these losers? They can't get nowhere to live. They can't get on the lease. They can't even go and do nothing at the school because they can't get past the checks and balances.
Background and stuff.
There you go. So tell them niggas stay at the park and try to clean up at the park before they come online trying to say what a nigga in LA doing to a nigga in Fort Worth. And the niggas in Fort Worth, you niggas barely got jobs. Ain't no more OGs, homie. I'm making a big homie call today, December 1st. Going forward, all OGs have been stripped of their titles. They got to update their resume. They got to update their resume. Right. Nigga, what you did 20 years ago, these young niggas got switches. So they need to update the resume. And if you update the resume, these young niggas, these old young niggas, these ain't OGs.
Actually, the young niggas not even really respecting the old.
They looking like goofies.
Period. They
looking like goofies. And homie, you gotta wait.
Well, first of all, that's not something to be proud of, that the young dudes are not respecting the OGs. I mean, he's saying that like this. So, I mean, what does that mean? You know, now, perhaps some OGs don't carry themselves the way that they should, but I mean, I don't know. To each his own. Everyone is different. Every culture is different. Every hood is different. There are some hoods still where the OGs are very much respected. If you do get out of line with them, you can and will lose your life. It happens all of the time. I don't know what he's talking about. You have to be careful talking to these OGs like you done lost your motherfucking mind. Don't listen to this dude. Be careful with that shit.
To stay neutral to present these niggas. But I see you don't endorse it. You just give them the platform. They killing themselves with what they saying, and then we looking at what they doing. So I appreciate you for shaming the culture. I appreciate you giving these niggas a platform to look like goofies.
I just try to stay neutral, present it how it is, and those that see, and those that don't. And somebody I want to let people see it, understand it, and then see what they see. Like, for instance, I don't post
this what I want them California niggas to do. Look at them Mexicans, nigga. Since y'all so tough, nigga, them Mexicans stabbing y'all up in prison. Matter of fact, them Mexicans killed a black liberation nigga in the California prison system. It ain't been no get back, nigga. Them Mexicans handling y'all. It ain't no get back, nigga. Y'all let them Mexicans stab up Tory Lanez. A nigga that's helping California niggas. A nigga that's putting money on books. A nigga that's getting niggas out of prison. They let the Mexicans stab him and then tuck their tail talking about he over there. He ain't, nah, you niggas hoes, nigga. You niggas hoes, nigga. So fuck LA, fuck all y'all dead homies, including Nipsey Hussle, nigga. Include Nipsey Hussle, nigga. He was a gangbanger too. May he rest in peace with the rest of the Hoovers. Monster Cody, you niggas is destructive. So who give a fuck about a gangbanging nigga that can rap? They got killed by a shit trying to be down with some niggas that'll kill anybody. On the set, cuz. On the set, cuz. CK Crips killer, blood killer, Hoover killer, OG destroyer.
Wait, ain't it the same with the Rolling 60s? Like,
when you stand next to me, you ain't no daddy, you ain't no father, you niggas ain't never been to a PTA meeting, you niggas' name can't go on the emergency contact on the schools list.
Don't they have a saying that says you're not a 60 till you kill one or something like that?
Hey, you ain't a real one till you kill one. That's a real neighborhood 60 saying, cuz. And the Hoovers kill anybody. They CK, BK, EBK. Just like they fuck anybody. Just like they'll fuck you, my nigga, if you can't beat one of them up. That's why they want to trick you. That's why they always want to trick you to come be at a disadvantage. If you niggas really bought that shit, Gumby, OG personality.
I mean, I don't know. He keep going back to that. Like, obviously, I don't have to defend that shit. I mean, obviously it's not true, but he keep going back to that. Like, he wants someone to play with his back. He wants this to be true. He wants a Hoover to play with him. This is what he acting like. He keeps saying he wants to, he been thinking about a Hoover pounding on him. This is crazy.
Y'all, We doing celebrity boxing where y'all can make some money. We doing you niggas really about that. Let me get the fights together, nigga. You niggas make some money then, nigga.
Yeah. Facts.
Other than that, you whole ass niggas just talking for content because you don't know how to create on the set, cuz. And fuck
hey, y'all heard it. Trash talking Charles is offering OG
dead.
Gumby and all the California gang members to fight. Really OG Gumby because he going all over talking.
Bring the rest of them bitch ass niggas. Cause California can't fight.
Like to see an OG
California
Gumby,
niggas can't fight when it comes to Texas.
Percy.
Bring the rest of them niggas. California niggas can't stand up on the Texas niggas with no
Texas and the California boxing match.
I got $100,000. Make one nigga up out of California stand up on the Texas niggas.
That could be something done that could actually change a lot as well. But maybe the young niggas.
I need that honey. I need that hundo, boy. Get your best boy out there. I need that honey. I need it. Charleston, boy.
And they start boxing and stuff. But for sure,
Brian, tell California niggas, I set the fights up, nigga. I set the fights up since you niggas talking that shit.
Set it up.
We can set it up.
Set it up. Set it up, Charles. Set it up. Set it up, boy.
No, I go get my camp in Miami niggas, run through them California niggas. I go get my camp in Miami niggas and run through them Cali niggas.
Y'all know I'm being in Miami
and Florida. In California, y'all go get another gangbanging state. I get Texas and Florida. California, y'all get California and Nevada. I bet we knock every nigga out get in the ring. I bet Texas and Florida knock out every nigga coming out of California.
Hey, listen, y'all know I'm being in Miami.
I got $100,000. I got $100,000. Texas and California take off.
Oh man, there you have it, man. Charleston, man, say he got 100,000. Wow. All right, y'all heard it. Y'all heard everything he had to say, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is he right on? Is Charleston White a shock jock? Is he saying all this for clout, stay relevant? Does he mean this stuff? Should he be saying this stuff? Fuck your dead homies, talking about people's daughters, sluts, retarded, and all this other stuff. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. That's what he had to say. You know. In the meantime. Stay free, people.